This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. Today we're going to be taking a look at a game that a great company, Osprey Games, they've been coming out with a lot of great stuff lately. I mean, really good stuff. Have come out with a game that reminds me of something of days gone by. And it is called Battalion, War of the Agents. We'll talk more about what this reminds me of on the other side when I tell you what I think about it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go down and kind of show you the components, show you everything that's kind of going on, talk a little bit how this works, and winning conditions and stuff like that. And then we'll talk more about this on the other side of checking this out. So without further ado, let's go down, check out Battalion, War of the Ancients. All right, so I'm not going to explain everything here. I'm just going to kind of go through everything. You are going to have three different areas where you are going to have your units, okay? And you are going to be attacking each other. You're going to be using these tactic cards. And if you ever run out and use the last, discard the last tactic card, you are going to lose the game. And that's going to be end of that. You're going to have command tokens and you're going to be issuing commands. You may try to move up and attack. You will take your numbers, whether it's melee or ranged. As you can see, these are ranged on this side. And you're going to take a certain amount of dice. You're going to roll depending on the hits and match them up with the numbers over there. Over here, I got 2 hits. That may just put a disorder on here, okay? And what you're going to do is during certain phases that you are going to be able to rally, and you will be able to rally and take off certain disorders and free up your units. If ever you lose all your units and they take a certain amount of hits and you kill them and they have a free path here and they are able to destroy your camp, well, that is it. You can't do it on the side. It has to be strictly up the middle. So if you're able to do that, you are also going to win the game. This has a feel, and the cards and everything that it does with the particular units and the abilities that you can use at you. You have crossbowmen. There are tons of different units. You also get four different armies in the box. You're going to get the Carthaginians, and you'll get the Greco-Bactrian camp, which will also have all kinds of things. There's elephants. There's all kinds of different creatures, and you know, like I said, you are going to have different types of commands that you're going to be able to give. You'll be able to assault, barrage, charge. You know, you may want to charge, or you may want to sit back and just waste people with crossbows. As you can see, we have crossbow and heavy crossbow men here, and convicts on the outside. Anytime there's a chance to have reinforcements as well that you'll be able to bring into the game. They have artillery that you're going to be able to do. You can counterattack certain things, so you'll be prepared. You can be emboldened, which will help you remove an order or a disorder from a unit of your choice, which is going to help. Veteran troops, they can re-roll a die. So say you get a 1 and you need something more, like a 6 or a 7, you get a second chance to kind of get additional hits. You'll have cards that'll be able to cancel hits, which is huge, and all kinds of different things that you'll be able to put into play against your opponent, who basically almost has kind of the same things. The game also has these fantastic trait aids because, you know, for particularly the heavy crossmen have slow and powerful. Well, slow. When commanding, you must spend an extra order to get them to fight. So each unit has a different kind of ability. And then powerful, +1 to every die. So if you roll a 6 and you need a 7, well, you're going to get +1 to that die, and you'll get that 7, and you'll be able to apply the hit to do the damage that you need to do. This has an old feel of DBA, and it is a modernized version, cleaned up, not like DBA, but the concept is there. And this is really, 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 and I do mean extremely good. This is a lot of fun. It's usually a spread out. You can have 2 different units in a certain area and stuff like that. I condensed it so I can kind of show you everything. The components are just ridiculous. The dice are beautiful. The art on these are just absolutely fantastic, as you can see. And this, each unit plays differently, does different things, has different abilities. You get these beautiful, like I said, trade aids. And then on the other side, you will get how you can win the game by exhaustion or by sacking the camp. Taking hits, resolving an attack, is everything's just written out there for you so you understand it. Great quick reference guide and a very, very clean and concise manual that explains everything, each unit, how they function, how they work. You'll have cavalry, you'll have heavy units, light units. They give you an example of the battlefield. As you can see, I condensed mine a little bit, so you're going to have a lot more units out there, and you can make this as big as you want with reserves and so forth and so on. How your tactic cards are going to work, fighting battles, your order and disorder tokens, which are just perfect as always. I mean, what else do you expect from Osprey? They've just done fantastic quality, and everything's just spelled out without reading like a year's worth of manual. A matter of fact, the whole thing, and they give you an example of a turn, winning the battle, 4-player. Okay, set up rules for mustered battles and so forth and so on. And they just explain everything for you and make it easy. An example of play. So the rules, in all honesty, are maybe 15, 16 pages, and then you are up and running, because it is an easy concept on how to play this, and it plays very well, and your quick reference helps you extremely much. Let's go up top and get my final thoughts on this masterpiece, Battalion: War of the Ancients. The potential with this is ridiculous, and like I said down there, this reminds me a lot of an old game that is still played. It's a DBA, and I think it's up to 3.0 or something like that right now, and it has that type of feel. The thing I really like about this is you're getting 4 different armies: the Carthaginians, the Greeks, the Romans, and the hand camp. And it just has the potential where you can mix and match and do history, and you could see that they're going to come out, if this does as well as I think it will do, with a ton of expansions, which will be glorious, because now you're doing, you can have tournaments, you can have all these different things, the same thing that you did with DBA, and it has that feel where it's not like it, you know what I mean? I mean, there's not turning and things like that, and you're not playing on an open field, but it does have that regiment type of thing, and you were just fighting it out, dueling it out. I really like what this does and how it does it. The winning conditions is perfect. Clear out the middle, then you can attack the main camp, the headquarters, or running out of the cards where you're trying to really drag out a battle and possibly wear your opponent down. Really fantastic components, great art, does everything that you expect it to. The rule book, as I showed you down there, is absolutely superb. What more could you want from an Ancients game? And I'm telling you right now, this is an improvement and an upgrade on a very old system. It's not like it, but it takes that game that, I mean, I loved painting those 15 mil, but if you can just do it like this and just, it just brings Ancients back into Ancients miniature battling with chits, if that makes sense. And it just does it really, really well, simplifies things. It adds a modern take to Ancients. And I really like what this does. This is just superb. And hats off. I think it's, yeah, Paolo and Francesco. And the art by Roland, which is just absolutely, Roland McDonald's, which is absolutely fantastic. I suggest you go get this. I know it's going to be at Miniature Market. It's well worth it. You will get a lot of playability out of this. Battalion, War of the Ancients. Definitely check it out from Osprey Games. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.